first job I had, I was a PA on a show called Mother's Day with Joan London. And I was there one day, and my office was across from where the executive producer was, and the executive producer was screaming at somebody and said, "You're getting fired. Get your stuff and get out." This is my first day. I'm like, Jesus Christ. And I was scared to leave my office, but I got up, had to go do something, and out came the executive producer. We met in the hallway. And I said, "Well, who was that?" that was the audience coordinator. And I said, "Oh, is that a higher job than a PA job?" And he says, "Yeah, it's the next level." And I said, "Okay, I'd like to apply for the audience coordinator job." And he said, "What makes you think you can do that? You just got hired as a PA." I go, "I'm going to do a better job than that guy, I promise." And he said, "All right, I'll give you a shot."
I was working at a acting studio called Professional Artist Group, and during the day they cast commercials. One day I remember said, "I can do that. I think I want to do that." And a casting director, who will not be named, I went up to her and said, "I think I'd like to do this. I'd be good at it." And she looked at me and she laughed and she said, "Ha, that'll never happen." And that was all I needed to motivate me. I started by actually assisting. We are 4 different casting directors in commercials, which is unusual. Usually you apprentice under one. And then I fibbed a little when I answered the phone one day, and they were looking for a casting director for an industrial film. And I said I was a casting director, so they hired me. And after that, things started rolling.
Taught by Sports Illustrated as an assistant to do this indoor lighting technique where you put these giant strobes, these big flash units up in the catwalk and arenas. I learned this technique. There were only a few of us who knew it in the country. So I spent a lot of time at the Forum where the Lakers and Kings played, assisting the photographers I was working for. And I took that little crack in the door from being an assistant and meeting these people to taking it another level and using that moxie to say, "Hey, if I put some strobes in for a couple of games and shoot a Laker game or a Kings game, and I give you the pictures, give me a credential, will you let me put the strobes in?" And they were great. And meanwhile, fast forward, it's been an amazing career. I've been around the world multiple times, and it really was the door that flung open for me with the NBA. And I think the Brooklyn Moxie had a little something to do with that.